Hello and welcome back to Down Home Dietitian. Today we're going to be planting several fruit trees in our small permaculture orchard. We're looking to incorporate principles of something called permaculture, which really incorporates the natural diversity of wildlife, insects, bugs, and plants to sort of diversify your investments and help to reduce the pest or disease load of any one particular plant. So we're going to be incorporating 5 different kinds of fruit trees to the apple tree that's already here, and we're also going to surround those with several different types of berry bushes, herbs, and other different kinds of plants, all of which have their own pros and cons when it comes to pest resistance, disease resistance, and things like that. And altogether, this is going to promote a wide diversity of pollinators and hopefully a really healthy fruit orchard. This is the apple tree that is already on our property. We do not know what variety this is or what kind, but we were able to get some fruit off of this when we moved in last year, and it was good for eating, though not the best I've ever had. It worked really well for applesauce. I also made some apple pie filling out of it and some apple butter, and it worked great for all of those things. We also every year have a cider press with my extended family, and we brought a lot of these apples to press for cider. Those are the main things that we do with apples anyway. They worked great for all of those things, and they stored decently. These are the 4 new fruit trees we're going to be planting today. We have a Bartlett pear tree, which is what I usually use for canning. The texture tends to hold up really well, and they're also good for fresh eating. This is a Red Haven peach tree. I've chosen it because it is a freestone peach, which if you've ever canned peaches, you know that freestone is the way to go, because a clingstone peach is one where that pit is really socked in there and it's really hard to pop loose when you're canning them. Freestone is really important for that. Also, Red Haven is supposed to have really good fresh eating flavor and produces a rather large fruit, which is what we wanted. It simplifies things for canning, and I just loved this tree. It's already got some beautiful pink blossoms on it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that in bloom as well. We have 2 different cherry trees. This one is a sweet Bing cherry, which we like to eat fresh and use for canning and making pie filling. And then we also have this dwarf sweet Rainier cherry. And Rainier cherries are some of the best for fresh eating. They're so sweet and delicious. And I like the dwarf tree just because it's easier to access the fruit because the tree stays a little bit shorter. Charlie's dug the hole for this dwarf cherry tree, and it's you want the hole to be twice as deep and twice as wide as the root ball on your trees, and that gives it room with loose soil for the roots to spread out into the new area. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put this in here and bury it, and I'm gonna be using some of the principles from the Permaculture Orchard DVD. I can't remember the name of the guy who made that, but I'll put it right here and put it the link to that DVD in the description. And so basically we're going to plant this tree, we're going to fill the soil back in, we're going to put a layer of fresh compost on top, and then a ring of cardboard to prevent grass growing up too close to the tree's trunk. We're going to put mulch over top of that, and then we're going to surround the tree trunk with a circle of hardware cloth, which will help protect the young trunk from damage from deer and other vermin that could come and eat all the bark off. So we'll try to protect our investment of this tree.